Hello my good friends and welcome back to MARDEK. We're back where we left off here in the Trilobite Arena. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to do now. We still have the main quest to complete of Chapter 2. But on the other hand, I have a feeling that, we should be, I think we should ask our party members about what they think is going on. So, Vern, come on. What's your opinion on all this? Your lord has truly smiled on me by delivering you to me, to assist me. I should have made sure to pray fervently later, thanking him for his grace and charity. And to think that I cursed his name when he left me to die. I should have known that it was all part of his plan. It could even be said that he delivered me to you to help you on whatever business you need to see to. You must thank the ever-benevolent Omni-Dragon for this great, amazing gift, and praise his name for all eternity. Well, why does your lord need praise anyway? I do not understand what you mean. Well, if I gave someone a gift, I wouldn't want them to praise me. I'd probably prefer if they didn't, actually. I'd just be content with seeing them happy. Pah, you're not a god. We merely must devote ourselves to your lord due to the sheer scale of the gift that he gave us. Existence itself can hardly compare to, say, some godly bauble you'd gift to a chum on his aging day. It is blasphemous to even consider not devoting one's life utterly to as a servant to a being who is so kind and gracious as to give us all that we have. Like any good child would treat their father. Well, did you worship your dad every day and act like his servant and stuff? Pah, I never knew my family. I'll not get into this now, it strays from the point. Your lord is great, and that is that. I've had enough of this babbling for now. I will have to pray that you will come to your senses and see the light soon. Really? Is that so? What is it, my heathen friend? Have you found your lord yet? Well, I was curious about how you didn't know your family. You wish to know some kind of backstory, eh? Very well. Your lord instructs us to be open and honest about such things with strangers, I think. I am an orphan, as it was your lord's will that my parents died before I ever knew them. I knew absolutely nothing of them, as your lord has seen fit to make my life devoid of any hints about who they even were. Your lord made it so I do not question or hate this fact. All I know is that I was found in a basket on the doorstep of the Elortian monastery in Aeropolis. The cultlings were well known for their charity and kindness, so some soul must have seen fit to leave little baby Vern in their care. I am northern by race, but grew up in the south. This was not easy due to the attitudes in that part of the world to people of my breed. I feel that this was a test by your lord, a test of character. It hardened me into the strong, courageous, attractive man that I am today, and I am glad of it. I was raised as a paladin, and that is what I now am. I carry out the will of your lord in the world, wandering far from my monastery home if need be, to aid the needy, as your lord wishes. Do you not see the greatness of your lord in this story of mine? Are you not moved to tears of faith by this amazing deity that would gift this world with one such as I, and temper me into such a magnificent piece of work? You should be. Having heard of my story, you are now educated. I encourage you to thank your lord for me telling it to you. Be sure to pray later. Thank you, Vern. Very, very enlightening. Very enlightening indeed. Anything else about this location, perhaps? I have heard that this place has an arena where warriors can test their mettle. I'd like to compete to show whatever barbarians may compete against me the awesome power of your lord, the Omni-Dragon. My faith shall grant me victory. We've already won, Vern. Your faith has granted you victory, so to be honest, I wouldn't be all that worried. But let's warp to warp to Castle Gosnor, maybe. I'm wondering if maybe we should talk to the rest of our party before attempting this mission. I mean, this is clearly a very serious thing. There's a spaceship up above Canania, so we should maybe look to conversing with our party members about the situation. Mr. Rohoph, how do you see this? So if your planet is so great, Rohoph, why are you here? It was an accident. Believe me when I say I'd rather not be here at all. My presence here and my current dependent state bring me much shame. But it seems that your planet has a particularly unusual gravitational field for some reason unbeknownst to me. The craft I was in was a frail one, couldn't fight against the pull, so I crashed here. Then I died, and you found me, and here I am. Well, that still doesn't tell me why you were flying around here in the first place rather than sitting at home reading stories around a fire with your friends. Ah, yes, I did fail to elaborate on that, didn't I? I suppose I'll indulge your human curiosity. You've earned that much from me. The Anunnaki used to be a great race, run by a high council, the governance to Magi, of which I was a member. I and the others were overseers of our entire world, and it ran like clockwork. A society built on beautiful order. But then that order became chaos when a strange meteorite fell from the sky one day. It was brought to us, the council, to decide what to do with it. And as soon as they saw it, my fellow governors became enraptured by it for some reason. It corrupted their minds. The friends I once knew and loved gradually died and were replaced by monsters inhabiting their shells. Perhaps not literally, they didn't look any different, but it was still the same. They changed their views, their policies, and became more brutal, more merciless. They became tyrants, and it seemed they were unaware that they were changing at all. I had to do something, to return Anshar to order and to light. So I tried destroying the meteorite, the violet crystal as we came to call it, but they caught me and sentenced me to be executed. I escaped. I fled to consider my next move, and here I am now, years later, and no closer to my goal. Well, I'd love to help you destroy that crystal thingy. Indeed, and you will be helping me too when you are ready. But that day is not yet here. Come along, we have more immediate matters of concern to attend to. Mr. Rohoph, very nice. Nothing to say to me. Makes a lot of sense. Dugan, honestly, you're my childhood friends. We know each other so well. What do you think about all this? You do want to become a knight someday, don't you? Well, of course I do. Why? Well, we've always wanted to be heroes. It'll allow us to be those. I see, I ask because, I'm just wondering if it's something you really want. I've always held this deep passion, this drive to become a hero, to help people, to make my life useful rather than just wasting it entertaining myself selfishly, but you've always been so much more carefree than I. I also sense that a lot of the time you've just done things like our games as adventurers when you were little, just because you follow. I'm driven and I do it, and you do it because I am doing. Don't think I'm criticizing you though, mate. I'm just concerned. We're in deep now, but are you willing to go all the way? I've had my heart set on this all my life, and I'm eager for it to become my life, but are you sure you wouldn't just feel held back? Imprisoned? Something like that? Well, I don't mind. Helping people will be fun, and knights get shiny armor. I'll be okay. I hope so, mate. I really do. Even if our reasons aren't exactly identical, I'd at least hope that we're both really passionate about this. We can't afford to let people down when our attention runs out. Anyway, I might be getting a bit too deep, eh? Let's just carry on as we were. Alright, let's carry on exactly as we were, indeed, with the spaceship. Spaceship quest. Very important quest. Got to do the spaceship quest. Canada. With the zombies we've already killed and stolen their keys. Indeed. Where do we we find refuge in this den of evil, invaded by evil monsters. Now, got to get out of my way. Perhaps in the zombie-proof cave that this location so kindly provides. Indeed, Eloian, how are you doing? Oh no, first my parents and now this. This isn't fair. Save us again, MARDEK. Ah, don't worry, I will. Gloria, my parents are at home, but they told me and Ellie to go to this cave because they said it would be safer here. I hope they'll be okay. Right, don't we all? Ooh, there's a chest here. With, oh, Brothers Beerbert. Those zombies are really annoying. They're stopping me from being outside and breathing in the chilly, scented night air. Now how will I get my fix? Man, one of life's big questions. Get out of my way, guy. Who are you anyway? Fredley! I would have never guessed that this would happen. Well, that shows you, Fredley, doesn't it? That just really shows you. Get out of my way. Who are you? Even if things we used to love change or disappear, the good times will always be there in our memories. Ah, you speak from my heart, woman. Except this game, which you might remember but are playing again right now. Wow, I hope you're enjoying it. Ah, beautiful. A little nod to the wonders of nostalgia. And who are you, my good man? A soldier. Come right in, non-zombies. You can take refuge in this here zombie-proof cave that Canonia just happens to have. Don't you think it's useful and coincidental that this place exists? Yes, you can't believe how much I think that. But you, Mr. Shaman. Shaman, we need your help. We need to get into that big evil zombie spawning cloud thing in the sky. You're the best magic user around. Can you make us fly? MARDEK and Dugan. It's been years. You always did want to be mighty heroes. I should have expected you to come to the rescue of the world. There are some other adventurers outside wanting to do the same, but I don't trust them. Well, can you help us? Do you have any spells that can make us fly? You have your father's blood, MARDEK. I've watched you grow, and I'm so proud you're doing this now. I believe you can save us. I'll go myself, but I need to protect this cave with my magic so that the villagers are safe from the zombies since the Canonia shaman is no more. I have no spells that allow one to fly. No, there are no such spells, I'm afraid. However, I can help you. I can cast teleportation spells, you see, so I can teleport you inside the cloud. Yes. However, it'll be a one-way trip. I can send you in, but I can't get you out. That part would be up to you. That's not so good. Well, we'll do it. Send us there. MARDEK, are you sure about this? I mean, we could all die or get trapped there, or we have no idea what to expect. Well, none of you need to come. I can go alone. Are you simple, mate? You'd think we'd abandon you and let you do this by yourself. I'm coming, and there's no way you can stop me. We've always wanted to be heroes together, and those dreams aren't changing today. Thanks, Dugan. I feel ill, I admit. Not just because of all the uncertainty involved and the terrifyingly high chance of dying, no. There's something else. I know something's happened because of this, something I can't possibly forgive or leave alone. I have to be a part of this. I'm coming with you too, MARDEK. Well, great. We're the heroes, and your lord's on our side. There's no chance of us losing, and this thing needs to be got rid of. It's a threat to everything and everyone. I'll accompany you. Well, thanks a lot, friends. It's so heartwarming to see you young people all enthusiastic and good of heart and eager to save the world. So heartwarming. But now I suppose you'd better get to it, I can teleport you into the dark cloud from here when you are ready. But you must keep in mind that you will likely not be able to return until the deed is done. Do whatever needs doing here before you tackle this. Well, we're ready. This is it then. I can teleport you into the thing, but I cannot say whereabouts inside it is you will end up. We will leave that to fate. I give you my blessings and wish you as much luck as I can muster. Belfan is depending on you, my children. Now is the time to live that dream of yours. Teleport! Aha. Well, we're here. This is MARDEK's battleship. Beyond your primitive comprehension, humans? Well, it's so wow. Certainly different to anything I've ever seen on Belfan anywhere. How very alien. We must be careful. Anunnaki battleships are as dangerous to enemies on the inside as they are on the outside. They have a very high-tech and effective security system. Security system? What does that involve? Monsters, apparently. Random battles. Because that makes sense, of course. At least it's something you can handle, I suppose. Anyway, there's no time for talking now. We have got to get to MARDEK, wherever he is. Come on! Well, off we are. Who are these guys? Droma. Oi, you're an intruder. That means I have to go into defense mode and kill you. Oh, cool. Don't kill me. Level 14, so slightly beneath our power level, but well, we can deal with that, can't we? Really. We've dealt with so much in the past, these guys will be no match. No. Not gonna go for the random battles, not gonna fall for the security system, to be honest. Not when I have my power level. We'll see. Phoenix down. Didn't click fast enough. That's what happens when you don't click fast enough. You get entangled in random battles. Phoenix down. Motion potion. Let's get through this thing. Rohoph. Yes, MARDEK. That's me. I'm MARDEK. I'm a necromancer. Yes. I'll necromance you, Rohoph, you festering, blightering blighter with your rope, your words. You hurt me, Rohoph. My body, yes, you broke it. I had to do a soul transfer, yes, a soul transfer. So humiliating, MARDEK, I feared the transfer didn't go as well for you as it did for me. You appear to have lost your mind. My mind. Yes, I had one of those. My mind. Once I do, yes. You broke that too. You're forever breaking my things, Rohoph. You're a bully, Rohoph. Yes, I would wager that you don't recall the times you annihilated my spell books and my reagents. Rohoph spoke against me all the time, Rohoph, back in the days, the young days. You've done me harm, yes. So much harm, Rohoph. So much harm. And now look. Yes, look what you've done. Yes, you festering, bitey blights. My eye hurts all over. I cannot think. MARDEK, maybe I can help you. I am a healer after all. Perhaps I can save you from the violet crystal's influence. Restore your mind to its former glory. Maybe I can show you how monstrous your order has become. We can save the galaxy together if only you let me aid you. Save? Save the galaxy? No. Yes, you. That won't save the us galaxy. So self-righteous you always are, Rohoph. Yes. You're always right. Always right. No. Yes, I was always wrong. You always thought I was wrong. Wrong. Yes. I'll kill you, Rohoph. Yes. Come to me. Come to me. MARDEK. He's lost his mind. That was painful to listen to. In this state, who knows what he's capable of? We have to go to the bridge and stop him as quickly as we can. Come on. Right. First of all, however, let's make sure we've looted this ship well and thoroughly. Otherwise, that would just... Oh, 1,000 gold. Very nice. Good you're keeping the proper denomination of gold coins on your battleship, MARDEK. Good to know. In the right currency, I hope, too. Otherwise, that would just be no fun. Meh. Can I interact with these computer-type things? No, I can't. Oh, it appears to be some kind of computer console. Not that you have any idea what one of those is, since computers haven't been invented yet on Belfan. It doesn't seem to be doing anything other than just flashing pointlessly. But why? Why indeed? Better... Oh, great. Lots of loot. Holy water. Phoenix down. Which way do we go? Ah, no, that's where it came from. Right. Barrier. Okay, we'll have to walk all the way around again. Oh, another chest. Mugwort juice. Can never have enough mugwort juice. Dugan. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Neither have I. We've come all this way since being mighty heroes as children, playing pretend. Now we are on an alien battleship, fighting for our lives with strange creatures who certainly do not have our best interests in mind. How quickly this has all come to pass. It's locked. Wonderful. Thank you. Gonna save, but... Yeah, but Dugan, we've talked about this. What do you think about this? You know, MARDEK, there's something I've been meaning to tell you for basically all my life. Or since as long as I can remember, anyway. I feel that since we're on this journey now, you have a right to know. I mean, it's nothing bad or anything, just, well, it's something I try to ignore anyway. I don't want you thinking it influences me utterly. Well, what is it? I'm jealous of you. Jealous? Why? Oh, loads of reasons. Silly, petty reasons, mostly. It's not really worth mentioning, actually, but I'll try to explain it anyway, since I said I would. Your dad, Enki, he's a great adventurer. He always used to be this great legendary figure in my mind. He radiated awe. I always wanted to be an adventurer like him. But why, Dad? A mere shopkeeper. He didn't inspire me at all. You have the blood of legends in your veins. I just, well. And you've just sort of always found things easier than I have. I may not let it show, but I worry. A lot. About everything. I pretend I'm not, but I do. But you don't look like you're covering anything up or pretending. You just don't seem to worry at all. You're so carefree, and I envy that. You just have this natural confidence. whereas mine's a mask that's a chore to wear. A lot of planning and concentration goes into keeping up what you do without thought. Everyone's always liked you more too for some reason. They always talk to you when we're together rather than me, and you got along with them too. All friendly like, whereas they seemed ill at ease around me. Too intense I am, I've heard people say. Whatever that even means. I think things just come easier to you, mate. Like you've been dealt a better hand, your luck stat is higher, that kind of thing. And I'm jealous of that. So there, I said it. I said it wasn't even worth mentioning, so don't worry about it. Really don't. Forget I even said anything even. I don't want you to be worried. It'd ruin what I'm jealous of after all. Right, Dugan, thank you. Despite the dire circumstances, I can't help but feel rather chuffed to be inside a construction of my own race once more. I've been rather homesick, and this relieves that somewhat. But I rather freely admit that this is not the time for that, and that MARDEK must be stopped. We must hurry, as the fate of your world hangs in the balance. Well, this place is so... I don't even know what to think of it. It seems to be made of metal of all things, but like some big floating building. There's so much that I don't understand but crave to. I'd love to thoroughly explore this place, every nook and cranny, and try to understand everything about it. But we've got to hurry, don't we? Aw. Indeed. Emila, any opinion? Hello? Again? Why do you seem so nervous when I talk to you sometimes? Oh, I just don't expect it, you know. You interrupt my thoughts, maybe? Actually, it's more than that. You see, I'm not so good with these social interaction things. I didn't have many friends when I was little, or well, any, really. So it was just me and my parents and my books. I could talk to my mum just fine, but I was sort of scared of my father. He was really distant all the time, and he and I just didn't see eye to eye. But I never had other people my age to practice talking to. This is really embarrassing to admit, but much of what I learned was from self-help books. But you seemed fine at the guard briefings and stuff. I practiced, sort of. Or I kept thinking things over in my head and practiced the sorts of things I might be expected to say. I tried to speak up, like when I asked Jacques what he meant by stop the bandits, because I thought it was expected of me, but it was never easy and I felt really nervous. It was also easier when there were a few of us and all eyes weren't on me. Oh, and Steele. I hated him, I really did, but he brought out raw emotion, hate in me, and that sort of got rid of my anxiety, made me snappier than I ever thought I could be. Now that you're looking at me all expectantly as if I'm supposed to reveal something about my character that would be interesting to you, I feel like I have to perform perfectly, but like I might fail, and that makes me scared, and well, you've done fine. You're better than you think at this. Yay! Thanks, MARDEK. I suppose it wasn't too hard after all. But now that I've said my bit, can you get back to focusing on the adventure now and not me? Thanks. Well, I can't help it. We feel absolutely terrified that we're going to end our lives here. Or at least one of us is. I don't want to lose any of you. I'm scared. Well, Vern, you? What do you think about this? This must be one of those places. Yes, I am familiar with this place. Yes, a paladin is never caught off guard. Yeah, let's go. Most interesting. Dracleon. Intruders detected, generically stating that they must be destroyed. This is a Dracleon, a sort of Ansharian dragon, though this is a cyborg zombie version, apparently. You could say it's MARDEK's personal guard dog. It's going to try to kill us now, so get ready to fight. Well, that's precisely what we shall do. We're going to kill him with the lightning bolt. That's what Emila does best, after all. Right. Smite evil. Actually, disrupt undead, because this guy is undead, after all. Weak against Spirit Blade? No, just not weak at all. Can I heal him? Nice. Yeah, that's a bit of damage. but not as much as Emla does. Or Vern does, for that matter. Power attack. Kill him good. That's not what I wanted to do. Stun. Yeah, I mean Vern is the damage dealer of this party in these battles. Honestly, because the undead are just so weak against him. I mean, look at this. This is broken. Can I get? Yeah. Oh no. I do want to give MARDEK the kill because this is MARDEK RPG after all. So we have to give him his due. That's how you do it. Very nice. Victory. Bone stone and elixir. Very good. Gonna save again.